Yeah, that's not.
Did everyone level up their character?
I'm doing that right
To level 8, right?
now.
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything interesting with the level up.
Yeah, I think 8's kind of a boring one for most classes.
Yeah.
I got smite.
Smite. Oh, that's good.
Not really smite, but divine strike.
Oh,
So that's a smite. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. Where am I? Okay.
Where are you?
I tweet this probably like every race, by the way.
It just is.
just is.
Where we get, it will never end. It just is.
So true.
Nice.
Okay. Here is the Warlock's build of it. Before we really begin, I kind of wanted to talk to everyone. I mentioned a little bit to a few of you, but I feel like we're nearing the end of kind of like this first big plot point for Willow Wood. Of like the Golden Circle, finding Ruby's murder, all that jazz. So I was thinking, this battle might be a two-parter, and we would be wrapping up like the first, like book one of Willow Wood, and then maybe taking a break from that for a little bit. You ever want a breather? But yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
The
god.
cause of Wood after many, many years.
We finally did it.
It's crazy.
We did it, Joe.
That is kind of crazy. Yeah.
We bit
Because we
sad.
started in 2021?
Yeah.
I'm older,
than salad
That's
now.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like considerably.
Yeah.
Lucian's like a child to me now.
I'm almost as old as Atlas, like, which is,
That's crazy.
yeah. Like, she's 26 and I'm turning 25 this year, so that's odd.
Larry, I miss swim so fucking bad.
Same.
Water.
Hell yeah, brother.
Here we are. Yeah, man. All right, we ready for a recap? Let's do it. So, last session, you guys were kind of going over blueprints and things for Golden Circle HQ. You met up with Madam Moon, got some more info on Mr. Dick O'Malley and kind of his life achievements, I guess. You guys kind of gathered all of your favorite NPCs. Yeah, sorry, I was. Never mind. It kind of felt like sheep but throwing it back. Continue.
Round one. Sheep.
Yeah. You're saying, sister. Okay. Yeah, and you guys kind of carpooled all the way up to DC, are bunking in a hotel for the night, and are kind of, I would assume, gathering supplies for your big heist tomorrow / murder spree. We'll see how it goes. Tough indeed. Okay. Any comments, questions, or concerns before we really get into it?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's hit the bricks.
So we'll open up. If you guys huddled on just like around some hotel mattresses with just a bunch of papers spread out in front of you. People in and out of Doc's bag. Yeah. Any last decision making that you guys wanted to head on out to?
I think we needed to decide who was gonna like do what.
I don't think we've like assigned role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I guess-
So.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kaylee.
No, I was saying I can't remember. We know we made a plan last time, but I'm sketchy about who was going where, like who was talking to who first and what. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it looks like everybody except Mothman, Madam Moon, and Kevin were dressing up as pest control, and we were going to spray the cinnamon water. Mothman's going to handle the animals, which we could potentially send one other person with him. Maybe Salad would be a good choice for that if we
I
wanted.
do have
Proficiency in animal handling.
Yeah, so that might be a good choice. And then Madam Moon and Kevin we're gonna like basically spray all but one room and kind of corral Richard, and then Madam Moon and Kevin will ambush him. Oh, and we have people waiting in the vents, apparently. Who's that gonna be?
I think
I thought we had mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lucy was gonna come in. I know Lucy's going inside.
but
I think he's gonna spray with you guys, but I don't think he's waiting. I think he's gonna go get his brother.
That's right. You also have to do that.
And
do that.
He's gonna go on a side quest. So I guess if someone wants to come with him, they can, or we can get Ray to come with him. I don't know what Ray is doing. Maybe Ray should be our getaway driver. Just sit in the car.
Yeah, you did. You have called him a man in the van before.
Yeah, he can like monitor the situation for us.
Yeah, that's a good idea, honestly.
Yeah.
What NPCs do we have with us?
Kevin.
Kevin, Mothman, Madam Moon. Did we bring Rosalind?
I don't think we did.
Oh no.
Last time we talked to Rosalind, she had gotten banished by.
Oh shit!
That's right.
Yeah.
Rosalind vanished?
Yeah.
Tough.
So should
should we like
get
get
her?
her?
What do you mean?
What do you mean banished?
I think she's okay.
You guys were battling Echo in the woods. Rosalind showed up and she got caught in the crosshairs. And
Banished
probably just like sent her back to like the
Etheria or whatever.
Kevin's restaurant and where she works, but
sent back to the motherland.
Fuck. Now we have to buy her planes again.
Oh man.
Looking at
Damn it.
little crazy. Where did that like?
Someone you're playing or something?
I don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, I don't either.
check.
Wow, I feel like I missed that detail. Not she got banished.
It happened in the middle of
a lot of other things
happening.
happening.
Yeah,
I think it got lost in the.
Got lost in the sauce, and then we didn't like double back.
Wow.
Poor Rosalind.
Either banished or deported, but either way, that's just like so crazy for her.
Deportment is just non-magical banishment. Deportation, that's the right word.
Deportment?
Yeah, good, close enough.
Do we need to have people waiting in the vents then for it? Or can we all just like get dressed up and go in?
I can. I'll get like my brother, and then like depending on the situation, like I can be in the fence for you guys. So like,
What are we waiting in the vents for? Sorry.
I think it was just an extra ambush, Richard?
Oh, so like bust down in the room that he's in?
Yeah.
But if we're all gonna be like in disguise anyways, we could just like
I guess it's
pull up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
we
like
can.
pulling people deep in one conference room is probably like not.
Yeah, I think that's part of why the idea was to let Madam Moon and Kevin actually handle him.
Yeah, because I thought they like scheduled a meeting with him or something.
Should we all like pause for a few minutes and go watch the end of the last session? Do we want to?
Forget, but I have all these.
Like
Colossus Slayer, extra attack.
Bro, use it. My goodness. That's fair. Yeah, maybe let's do that real quick. Can someone actually like play the thing and then?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because then we
It's
can
on
just
YouTube.
YouTube.
Where's
YouTube.
I know there's a pinned message in the Willow Wood regular chat with the playlist.
YouTube.
4 weeks ago.
Right.
Who is on? Is it Katie?
That was.
She's about to level up higher than you.
I know. I'm really upset with her right now. There will be no peace when I come. Me and her have beef.
Okay, I have to go back to the chat.
Over Floridge Valley.
Yeah. I've had beef for less, honestly.
Yeah.
That's true. Sure, you do take that shit very seriously.
Okay, let's see here. It was the... Here we go.
See.
Okay, I'm gonna jump to, like, here.
Okay.
Even to
I
think they're all right.
Wait, Tucker, can you mute for a second?
Yeah.
I think it's echoing through your mic.
Is that really how I
Anything
eat?
else we need to hash out details wise? I think we covered our entry.
Here, I'm gonna put it on.
Shut up.
You know,
A slightly
threatening,
faster playback
interrogating the
speed.
man, doing off with him. I guess our exit.
Yeah, we should probably think about that.
Okay, going back.
I mean, I think it's always helpful to interrogate him.
I don't think
You
we
have to take with
should. I think we at least need to talk to him and get information first from him.
Okay, going back a bit more.
kind of. His helmet has like flames on the side. He feels really cool about it.
I think Lucien comes out and he's like, "Hey man, are those new?" And they look sick as fuck. And they look so fucking shitty.
Bubbles and peeling, like he just slapped them on right on the way here. Yeah. Any other things? It is almost 5, almost 6.
Do we want to plan our like DC thing so next time we come in?
Come in with our game plan.
Yeah, Tucker, we should.
I like that. Yeah, because we wanted to. I like can't play for too much longer, but we have only been playing for like an hour. So
Yeah.
I could do like 30 more minutes.
Can I take a very quick pee break?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just piss my pants. It's
Oh,
fine.
wow. So you're
It's right here, right now.
I'll be right back.
Bye.
Go piss, say.
Don't drown.
This came up in my life from a year ago. Oh, hold on.
Wow, I love looking at photos.
All the fish
Nice.
from Juniper's nightmare.
This is why we should never
Incredible.
actually stream this.
Gay
in,
ass
like,
up,
professional
brother.
D&D, because it would just be crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Man, who up?
How long did you say the drive to DC was?
It's like 45 minutes.
Okay, not long. Doc's gonna offer for Madame Moon to ride in the bag if she wants to, so she doesn't have to sit in an uncomfortable like minivan seat.
Honestly, that's the way to do a motion sickness would probably be crazy in there.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a sweet fun young boy. He gets in the bag.
Does it feel like you
Makes you feel comfortable.
like you're safe?
That's how I would like to travel, actually.
Get you in the bag.
Yeah.
Madame Moon calls
Put me
Doc
in
a
the
sweet
bag.
kind boy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
That man tied you up. That is a grown man who tied you up. And Lucien's gonna say that too. That is a grown man who tied you up. Because he didn't have nothing to do with that.
That's true. That was Doc and Indy specifically.
You may have tied me in a chair, but at least I don't have to sit next to you.
Ooh.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual, for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like,
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god, Sybil.
TID.
Whoa.
Nice.
right. So you have blueprints to headquarters in the warehouse that is keeping Lucy's brother. You have several men in the van. You have Madame Moon, who is psychic magic user phenomenon. You have Kevin, who's Kevin. You know that, and a couple days, a shipment will arrive at the warehouse with new trafficked animals. Are you guys wanting to do like spy shit, disguises?
Clone
Pigeon
simulator.
and Vans again?
I love the disguise kit.
Like I keep going like, how am I
I
hitting
think
Juno
Lucian,
here
like,
and
this was
not
part of
here?
making the
Like,
Chaos God feel better, so he wants to cause as much chaos as possible. If you guys need like a distraction or something like that, you should give that job to him.
May as well just write a distractions to do.
oh, sorry.
I know we wanted to
Okay, I drive Harleys.
use cinnamon to try to lure Richard into a specific room. To my knowledge, most pests, like spiders, don't like the scent of cinnamon. What if we posed as
Pest control?
CDC exterminators for pest control?
Excellent suggestion, Tucker.
Circle.
Excellent suggestion.
So excited about that plan.
We disguise ourselves as exterminators. All of us have a little canister full of some like water and cinnamon. We go through the building and spray until we have Richard locked into like a specific room.
And if anyone asks any questions, since cinnamon is like actually like a deterrent, we could be like, no, we're legitimate pest control. Like we're just organic.
Does it make sense to have one,
I've
at
used
least one
cinnamon in my
person
car.
not in disguise who can be like more of a
Like pest
secret? Like would that be
control.
Madam Moon potentially?
Moon and Kevin, right? Because those
Yeah.
are the two that Richard know.
We could set up
Yeah.
an appointment to see him, but this is Kevin talking. It's been a while since Bob and I had a good chat.
That would be good. That way we could know which room to kind of corner him in.
I don't even want to know what y'all's chats look like. Holy fuck.
They're not great. I will say that.
I believe it.
Alice is gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, you want to kill your dad, right? Like you want to be the person who does it."
I mean, it's not necessary. He's a shitty person. But it's been a hot second, so I gotta punch someone in the face, and I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
So
Alice is just double checking because, like, in the grand scheme, like, boss, dad, like, you know, like you have higher dips. Like,
yeah,
To
Yeah.
kill him as quickly as possible, or is it to like subdue him, get something from him, and then potentially kill him? Like, are we trying to like
Do we
kill
need
him?
something from him or not?
Right. Like, are we trying to get rid of him by any means necessary, where we should just like throw every possible way to kill him at once, or do we need to
the
be
goal is to, like, disrupt the whole golden circle, right?
Oh yeah.
Kevin and Teddy's original job was to get the animal trafficking to stop. You guys made a promise or a deal with Mothman that he would give you information on
Team up with
the like demon book about the Chaos God and the ritual and stuff. That he would help dismantle the golden circle.
This is so sour
And
core.
also, this guy's the one who wanted to bring the Chaos God into existence for whatever reason, and whatever chaos you could bring to like make amends with it. It's kind of a weird deal.
I don't think we should kill him, but at least subdue him.
I'm thinking if anybody has answers on
That's
how
weird.
to permanently get rid of the Chaos God, it's probably this guy. But I don't know if we
Yeah.
want to put all our money on that. 'Cause
Also, why
he's a
would he do
shithead.
that? Because clearly he
Right.
like worships the Chaos God.
Right,
So
like,
like,
the
what are
odds
we
of
gonna
actually-
give him alive? To be honest, he's a dangerous, shitty person. I understand you guys don't like killing people, but some people who act like don't live.
But do we need to like get something? Like, do we need to try to interrogate him before we kill him? Because I'm fine with killing
Yeah, I
him.
don't
but-
have any issue with killing this guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's always helpful to interrogate him.
I don't think
You
we
have to take with-
should. I think we at least need to talk to him and get information first from him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
I think
What?
with the understanding that it might be bad information.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it doesn't hurt to interrogate. You should always ask questions first and then kill later.
fair enough. Magic users of the group, what spells do we have that can trap / restrain people that we need to be considering?
Will we have a long rest prior to? You said we're going to a motel. We're staying the night, so we'll long rest.
Yeah, and you still have a couple of days to prepare. It's not the third yet.
Great.
I will level next time. Could probably spells from something.
Relax.
Yeah, I guess that can be more of like a keep that in mind going into next time. Like, does anyone have?
Doc has a
those
couple
type of spells?
things that would work.
And I have some of the ones that make people friendly toward us, which may or may not work on him, but worth a try.
But work
like-
on getting us in, at least, like charming other people.
True, that is so true.
During
Okay.
a battle. Bring that back.
Yeah, I could do command, sleep, calm emotions, maybe. I have hold person, which I think is going to be the main thing we try.
I've got some minor spells that might be helpful, but probably not in anything super major, except for maybe Pass Without Trace.
Mm-hmm. I've got
I
more,
could also see Alarm being useful.
yeah, I've got more like incapacitating or like fuck with people mentally spells.
I could send him to ether.
Just banish his ass.
That would be a good threat.
Go back home. That is a good
Literally.
threat.
Would he be able to come back though?
We have
Like,
chaos.
that's the only thing.
With the spell, banish the target. If target is native, banished until spell ends. If target is not native and spell lasts a full minute, target does not return. And he's not from.
Oh, right, because he's human. He's from here.
Right.
I
So
guess
would
it,
that keep him? I think I'm reading that differently, though. I think it would mean he would come back at the end of the spell since this is his home plane.
we could defer to
Oh,
DM's
right.
discretion.
Richard O'Malley is from Earth. He would pop back right where you banished him from.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
But I imagine Ether is not a pleasant place to be even for a few
Honestly,
minutes.
yeah,
so-
would he even survive that
yeah,
minute?
you were
Like,
threatening to send him to a black hole in space. Like, even a powerful wizard isn't going to have a good time doing that. So,
see you past the event horizon, buddy.
Maybe I can use my favorite spell, Cloud of Daggers.
Not the cube of daggers.
I love this spell. Incredible spell.
Okay, so I feel like we've got a pretty solid.
Like, who was like, hey, you know what we
Rude.
need?
I can't offer any magic. I can only offer disguise and weapon.
Yeah, I can offer Salad's weirdness, and that's about it.
Do we think we are going to need to subdue the other people at the headquarters in order to accomplish this? Like, do we need to be knocking people out as we go?
I mean, I imagine as soon as we start causing problems, we're gonna have to like fight off a bunch of goons.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
That I said
so we should almost plan to like. Oh, go ahead.
Well, so yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we have a couple people go in as exterminators and a couple people sneak in a different, like just sneak in and try to get like unnoticed.
I think Salad could sneak in.
I know Atlas could.
Yeah, I was gonna say Atlas definitely.
I know we don't want to split up so much.
Well, I mean, there's times where I think it calls for the story. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and I think as long as we're not
Like,
splitting up
building.
on like a really granular level, I think it gets kind of tedious when all of us are separate. But when we're split into groups, it's not really, at
Yeah,
least for me,
yeah.
a problem.
Right.
Especially since it'll be a very short time frame.
Right? Like we're probably gonna meet
Right.
back up before the end of the session.
And
Yeah.
if we're doing it like turn-based, we can kind of go back and forth at the same time, and it'll be less like, okay, your scene, and then our scene,
I
and it'll
still
be more
like
like
that idea.
this is happening simultaneously. Like,
That would kind of be
I think-
fun.
And we can like agree to converge at a meeting point as well. So like what we can do is, Dr. I know you want to speak, but like have the people who are sneaking in meet like at that door. So that means that you guys will have already either charmed or fought everyone off, and if not, we'll take care of whatever stragglers you haven't.
Yeah, I think Salad would probably. I'd like to go with Atlas, but Tucker, please, whatever you're.
This is an unrelated thought.
Okay.
Doc is. So I'm worried as a wizard, Richard will have the capacity to negate spells that I attempt to cast on him.
oh,
I think we should talk to the Castillos before we go and try to find a non-spell way to,
Potions.
Did we do
like a
Wait.
potion to try to like incapacitate a person that we could give him.
that's a good point. Would Madam? Well, I guess we already kind of asked if he had weaknesses, and she didn't know, so never mind. Yeah, potion is fun.
So I think in like the days leading up to us leaving to Willow Wood, Doc at some point would go to the Castillos and try to ask them for. We don't have to roleplay it, but just ask for some kind of potion to like
Okay, we did.
paralyze, incapacitate.
Eight.
Yeah, we need our
Oh.
And
One of y'all needs to. Okay, there we go.
I'm not.
Well, insightful. Always so interesting to hear my own voice back to me.
Very jarring.
Very jarring.
Yeah.
Were we able to get a potion that would have some kind of like paralytic effect?
So you guys still have a couple days?
Yeah, I think we hadn't acted that out yet.
Cool.
Different doctor to see us.
Okay.
Got
Doc,
it. Got it.
we'll probably go do that then. Yeah. We don't have to role play it for like time's sake, but would go ask them for.
Yeah, I think they'd be able to draw you up some funky stuff. You can get like person potion. They can
Cool.
dump it on, or you able to be or whatever. One whole person. You can get. It's not counterspell, but if you splash it on someone, it like does something funky with the dust population around them, and like any spell that they try to cast immediately gets eaten up or drowned.
Cool.
You can also get one practice
Six. I guess I'm making making costumes for Terminators.
We also had these potions left over from earlier that Doc's been carrying.
Yes, good call.
Okay, so we
Okay, so we now
now
have two paths without trace potions. and
Which is
three
good.
healing potions.
No,
No, 4.
Shit.
Okay, so
hopefully no
Hopefully no death saves this time.
Okay. So
I would like to go to the room where Richard will be. I'm worried he's going to kill people, like, once we start doing this, and I need to be there.
Okay.
that's a good point.
So on the blueprints, there are like kind of multiple layers. They do have an elevator, but if alarm for triggered, the elevator automatically locks up, and the exit is like the fire exit and stairs.
Okay, so
Okay,
no
so no
You
elevator.
could trap him in the elevator.
You get caught.
Okay.
No elevator.
So don't get caught.
It's not even gonna get caught.
Richard O'Malley is on the bottom layer, so it's kind of like it looks like an abandoned warehouse, but there's several basement layers.
Bunker.
Over ground. The bottom layer is like Richard O'Malley's like personal office, and also has his living quarters now. So he's the only one who has access to that section. If he wants to meet with people, he usually comes up a level.
Interesting.
Where's Lucy's brother? Does he know like what level?
Second to last layer. You don't know anything that's contained in the layers because it's just blueprints, but you do have specs of like how many rooms are in each layer, doors, exits.
Do we have an idea of like where his like conference room that he would default to is? Like if Madam Moon and Kevin go in and are like, we want to meet with Richard, like is there an obvious like conference room setting that they might go to?
Yeah. He's kind of a recluse. He does not like to venture outside of the bunker very often. So if he has a very important meeting with people he does not trust, it will be as far into the bunker as he can get. So it will also be on that setting.
I guess where do we need more backup? Because it sounds like I'm sneaking in somewhere. So do we need more people for Richard O'Malley, or do we need more people getting like, I don't know, Goon's brother out, or taking out goons, or like where do I need to be in the situation to be the most useful? I suppose.
I do
Are you
think
like
all of us, Atlas would be the best for de-gooning.
The
Yeah.
anti-gooner.
Anti-gooner. Like sneak through the vents is follow along the group going to pest control, and you could like knock out people as needed.
Like, we could even sneak you in on a cart and then find a supply closet where you could like get into the vents or something. Like,
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, I also work here. So like, even if they do catch me,
that's fair. I forgot about that. I feel like Indy should definitely be in the group that's going to be like interacting with people so she can use her charisma skills.
yeah. So you would probably be more like goon based as well, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Who here is goon based?
You're probably making the distraction that sneaks me in. I would imagine this way.
Do we need people like sneaking in the vents at this point? Because if Lucy's gonna go get their brother,
Yeah, like if we're all just
you know,
going to
four
dress
of us
up anyway.
dressed up and like going along our way.
Right.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like if we just knock people out as we're like spraying the rooms, we'll be fine.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do that then.
Cool.
I'll
Yeah.
be
I'll
be
I guess
exterminated.
I'll split off from you guys.
Yeah, we're all going to the same level, so it'll work out.
Do you back up, Lucian? Do you think you'll be good? Like, I mean, I know you can handle yourself, but in terms of I don't want you setting the building on fire before you get your brother out. So do you need backup for that part?
Or like the distraction part?
Distraction part?
Or
What do you mean? The distraction part?
Like you going and like sneaking,
Oh.
like finding the room that your brother's in. Like, do you need?
Oh, no, I'll be fine.
I think
honestly, Lucian also like
if someone
can give him like a logical reason why someone should come with him, he will probably listen. But otherwise, he probably just won't do it. So
I don't think you should be alone.
Well,
who's gonna come with me then? Because Ray is gonna be in the.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'd almost have to send an NPC because I feel like we're gonna want our PCs doing as much of the like damage control as possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Doc's already gonna be posted up probably wherever Richard O'Malley is gonna be, since you're probably right, you're gonna have to save some people from being killed.
You want to send Mothman with me?
I think
Well, Mothman's doing the animals.
I think that's a great idea. Actually, narratively, I think that's a great idea.
I guess if we're all on the same floor, though, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think you guys will be able to hear me too.
Yeah. Okay. So all of us putting on our little costumes, going up to the front door. We're with the Golden Circle CDC. We're here to exterminate the bugs.
Not the Golden Circle CDC. We're here from like an extermination company. We're here to service for pests.
Yeah.
You're here to do what now?
Okay. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
So
Can I
Can I go make a mac and cheese very quickly?
yeah, go for it.
Do we want
Just like do whatever's not relevant to salad while it's happening.
Do we want to send, I think, Madam Moon and Kevin in first?
I think
I
that
think
So
that
they
makes
can
the
go,
most sense.
like, get Richard into the meeting room and
I thought
stop.
that the whole point of us doing cinnamon was to get him to the specific room we wanted, because he doesn't like it.
I thought
I-
it was him like trapped in that room, so he can't leave it.
Oh,
They're gonna take him to the meeting room, and then we're gonna get cinnamon all around that bitch.
You banging on this.
okay. Got you.
Can I
This is hysterical.
do a divination spell before I go to bed that night? And
Yeah.
okay. I would like to ask, how does Richard O'Malley react to cinnamon?
Great question.
All your deuces.
What's the terms that it used, like for good or bad outcome? Like
Here, I'm pulling it up. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or omen. And it doesn't take account into possible circumstances that might change the outcome. Like if we do spells, people die, we gain other people.
gotcha. Okay. How does Doc catch this?
I feel like their like divination spell just looks like them like sitting on the floor and they have like 6 different books like open in front of them and they're like flipping through it. Yeah.
Okay. Very intensely. Okay. So as you're studying, I think I'm putting all this very intense energy into this question, into trying to figure out how to like keep your friend safe and do this as quickly as possible. You start to like the words on your pages start to blur together, and at first you're just like, okay, there's something I, but then they form into just a single big word across all of them, just like bad. So
Okay.
That is tough.
That is tough.
Cool.
Great. Okay. I think on that, Doc will just like turn to the rest of the people and be like, "Yeah, I don't think he likes cinnamon."
Well, that's Good.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Morning of the third
morning
comes around.
comes around.
Find birds.
Find birds.
There's a cardinal over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Two cardinals. They're boyfriends.
Oh, they're boyfriends.
Oh, they're boyfriends.
Oh, they kissed.
Oh,
It is nesting season.
Yeah, and they're definitely mating.
Oh, it's nesting season already.
she seasoned my nest till I.
She sees my nest.
I make sun.
Maybe it's I see her nest.
There we go.
So what were you saying?
Oh,
So
so the morning
Sorry.
the morning of
the third rolls around.
you
guys wrestled together.
your
Are they stolen? Are they handmade?
Your pest
control uniforms. Your jumpsuits. Your Ghostbuster gear.
Permission to put some decals on
Both.
salad.
You can't buy
You can't buy like magnets
and stuff,
and stuff, so you don't have to like put a sticker on it.
It's like one of the pest control. It's like literally like some guy's neighbor who like set it up outside the garage. Like that's
Nice.
I don't know if Sam is talking, but I can't hear them at all.
Hear Sam at
They're,
all.
they're all the way in the back. Kaz, lean that way.
They're in the window.
They're in the window.
That's crazy.
Sam said that.
Sam says they were banished. They said that
It's gonna
be a really
small
podunk, small town, winky dinky kind of pest control vibe where they're just running it all out of the garage. It's
That's
their
not what I was thinking.
their
family day vehicle. It's got like
dead french fries
in the back.
Nice.
Seat.
Like this side.
Excellent.
That big ass thing that they attach on top of things.
The giant roach. The giant.
Giant cockroach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. As for the suits, yeah, they're a mix of stolen and like soon and like like everybody has really like stupid names on them, like Patsy, Duncan.
Duncan.
Nice.
Can I be Duncan? Can I be Duncan?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Alice will present them all and be like, take your pick. And yeah, they'll all have different names. You can pick your name if you want.
I did that.
Delightful. Okay. So we have Duncan.
Yeah.
We have someone's Patsy.
Yeah.
I got Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
I'll be Patsy.
That mine is Darla, I think.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
What's your exterminator name? We got Patsy, Duncan, Jim Bob, Darla. Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. My last name is your uncle.
Your uncle.
It's like you are.
Bob, comma,
Yeah, like-
uncle.
There's an accent mark in there.
Jim Bob.
Bob.
Bob and Bob is crazy.
Yeah, and that's absolutely right too.
We're three
Okay.
brothers. Bob.
Jim Bob.
Duncan. You get to the end and you're like, surely it must be something, and he's like, my name's Duncan.
Is Mom been staying in the van with Cousin Ray?
I thought he was
I
coming
think
to get
he's getting the animals.
Yeah. The only person who's I put it in the chat. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Everybody's assume the positions.
Is Salad and Mothman. Oh yeah, Salad's going there. Okay, that'll be figured out. Her. I was like, I don't actually didn't consider that.
You got it.
Hey, I got the
okay from you know.
Oh.
So it looks like that mainly puts Indy and Atlas on like the goon patrol, which I think makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we're not gonna have to deal with goons at the start.
hope
Like
not.
it's we're gonna be like lying and diverting.
Right.
Lying and diverting.
But I
It's
mean, like,
true.
need be, Indy can charm people into letting letting Atlas kill them. So
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good setup.
You want to get
You want
stabbed?
to get stabbed so
bad.
bad.
Ooh, you want to die so bad.
In the plot, I'm pretty sure in the plot of Vampire CDC, that's kind of how it worked. It was
That was
me
pretty
and
much
Indy
how it
going
worked.
Hey, that's exactly
like-
how it went. Yeah.
Yeah.
text you, stab.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh god.
It's action
It's
time.
action time.
Cousin Ray whips you up all just like little earpieces. They're able to somehow get past metal detectors, so
Fuck yeah.
they should be off.
Yeah. I think. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They should be pretty stealthy. And you send in Madam Moon and Kevin first. So
We live the band, whatever. I like go over and I give him like a little like forehead, like bro touch.
he returns it, gives you a little bit of a dap up, and like, we got the bro. They've been in bag today.
Let's bring him home.
Spells on
Oh, let's do
Lucy.
some stuff.
I would like to
Okay.
if you're gonna be alone at least take this, and Doc's just gonna like kind of like touch your shoulder a little like awkwardly. And I let's see, I don't think
he's not used to being touched so gently.
if you'll let me, I don't think any of these are concentration, which is good. I'm gonna put a death ward on you. It lasts for 8 hours, so the next time you drop to 0, you would drop to 1 HP instead. So it gives
Do
you.
you tell Lucy like what you're casting, or do you
No.
just do it?
Doc just does it.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Oh well, never mind, because you won't be within 60 feet of me. And then I'm gonna do enhanced ability on you as well.
What was that full list again of everything you cast?
Death ward and then enhanced ability, which is actually concentration. But I'll go ahead and I'll like toss it on you for now, and I'll just like let go of it if I need to.
What is it?
What do you want? So enhanced ability. I can give you advantage on con checks with HP. I can give you advantage on strength. Advantage on deck. Advantage on charisma.
He's not wise. I would like some wisdom.
Yeah. It'll be
Okay, I got it.
advantage on wisdom's check with the owl's wisdom from that then.
Is that like any like ability that like is wisdom or just straight wisdom checks?
Advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay. Will you please give me a lot of wisdom checks this time?
A lot of wisdom checks.
Yeah. Because he's got advantage now. I mean, I still got -1. So we got advantage. So
Good to know. That's it. The ones you usually think.
Well, yes, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Just like touch your shoulder and just be like, please don't die. Be smart.
He's so moved by that, but he goes, You too.
Cool.
It's like puppy dog eyes. You too.
Okay.
It's homosexuality here.
Age gap.
Yowie.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Any last things before we really get into it? Alright. You guys, Yeah. Last you heard, it was at Kevin's bar. I think everyone split after that, but you were like, she was like, you need to kill some people, to restore balance.
Yeah, but
or
didn't
whatever.
she agree?
I'm sorry.
Didn't she agree to be a part of this whole operation? Wasn't that what we decided?
I think so, yeah.
Or at least,
You might be right.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like one of us, like, or I feel like,
I
I don't know if it would be an Atlas character, but like you could ask her if she wants to like kill this guy.
Oh, no, I thought that was already decided by the group. Like last time we were at the bar, that's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
No, I know, but like none of us actually explicitly asked her, so like I think we were just like, was she just gonna come? Like we weren't gonna like
I
do.
don't know.
It's in Echo's character to.
You know what?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you make the decision if they're there or not? You can have them pop up if you want or something.
I feel
like we have like a good enough group. I don't know if we really need.
We do. We don't need her. I was just curious because I remembered that happening. But
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think we asked about it last time and then never came back around to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was like explicitly discussed with Echo in the bar, and she was under the assumption of like, I don't agree with how you're going about things. That seems like a really stupid idea, and I don't really want to be a part of it. But you're not actively against me right now, so I'm gonna keep in mind.
I remember it very differently, but I hear what you're saying. Like that's fine. We can work on that for as canon lore now. But in the bar, that's not what it was because we all very serious, or at least Atlas very seriously considered killing her in that moment, and
Right.
then wiggled out of it and let her live on the condition that she would agree to help with this because she was also punished whenever the Chaos God freaked out whenever we trapped him.
Here, I found it in
That's
the
what
notes. Yeah.
But
She was.
I will take this is like what is happening now as fine because we don't need her. Like you said, it's cool, whatever. But that's just I didn't remember that. That's all.
Basically, Echo. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Juno.
Yeah, she was very willing to work in the beginning because she thought you guys were gonna work to kill someone together. But then things started kind of not going her way again. And she's not going to like get in your way because she respects like not being killed by you guys.
Oh yeah.
At least that's kind of like my understanding of her.
What we have down is that Echo was more afraid of the Chaos God than the Golden Circle, wanted to give a gift to the Chaos God, which is when Echo is suggesting, like, basically sacrificing one of us. And then we decided, let's not kill anyone, let's take down the Golden Circle. That's all we have in the notes, but I think, Kaylee, you might be right that we were basically like, if you're going to be involved in this, like, this is our plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I remember how we played it out. Echo was fully on board to help, but it's, like, once again, she's not here right now, so that's fine. I don't care. Alex doesn't like her anyway, so she's not going to ask her to show up. Like...
Yeah, I mean, like, if we don't feel like we need her for a specific purpose, I'm cool to just say, we could just say we told her the plans and she just didn't show up or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Flaked on us again.
Nice.
I mean, likely place to be, yeah. Cool. All right.
Ready to go.
We're ready.
Yeah.
I would like to play.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Yeah. So you guys send in Madam Moon and Kevin first, and you can still hear them over the intercom discussing with like the front desk people.
Can we give them each a healing potion to like just have on their person?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool.
So yeah, they speak with the front desk person for a little while. It doesn't seem like things are really going their way for a hot second. But Madam Moon gets pretty insistent, and it's like, you know, tell him that Rose is here, and that kind of gets the front desk to shut up, and the message down, and then immediately are let through the doors.
Okay. Sliding.
So when they make it to the conference room, they give you a signal like, "Hey, we're in position." They will let you know when Kevin arrives too.
Cool. All right. Are we pest controlling then?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Salad
Salad
somehow
somehow
managed to
pull
get like an
Like an
embroidered
embroidered
baseball
baseball
cap.
cap.
Like and yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Wait.
wait. Lucy doesn't know that you're right?
Right.
Right.
We have
We have to check that here soon. Let's do this. Let's do this first. I was gonna say he whipped out an embroidered hat for you. It's like cousin.
Yeah, I don't think it's come up yet.
Okay.
You walk into the bunker. It looks very abandoned, except right in the middle. It's just a lone standing desk with a computer on it, and one person sitting behind it. Kind of like a spotlight on them. No windows.
It's creepy as hell.
Yeah, that's real creepy.
No windows. You don't see any doors to stairs or elevators.
I know
I know y'all got money. Hire an interior designer. Jesus.
God.
It is eerily silent, except for like clacking of keys.
Yeah, I'm getting the vibes. Kind of rancid, to be honest.
No wonder they have problems.
I think Lucian, as they're like approaching the front desk, like kind of like nudges Atlas and goes,
You work
"You work here?"
That's what?
He says
"You work here?"
Oh. Atlas just kind of like looks at him and goes, "You see why working for Doc's easy?"
He's like, I didn't need eyes to see that. I'll be honest. Tough.
She just kind of like nods.
He
gives her like a like very stereotypical like bro like.
Yeah. Corporate life is not for everybody, you know.
Hey, what's our pest control company called?
I was gonna call it like Suruncle Pest Control.
Yeah.
Bob Suruncle.
Suruncle and Sons.
Suruncle and Sons.
I'm Bob. Okay, sorry. Okay.
I think Indy's just gonna walk right up and be like, "Hi, we're here from Suruncle and Sons Pest Control."
Atlas was also gonna put on a really ridiculous Southern accent, like,
Yay.
"Hi, we're your Uncle and Sons Pest Control. We heard that y'all were having some spider problems."
I'm Bob Suruncle.
Jim Bob's her uncle.
Suruncle.
Pleasure.
My name's
Should have
Doc.
been told we were coming.
You guys rolled me a group persuasion check.
That is so rich. Cross the Riz master.
Yeah! Wait, hold on. I need to pick a dice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, actually, I have a minus 1 persuasion as well. So a 1.
Pick up
17.
I got it.
Doc have never done a southern accent before in their life.
Oh, wow.
How to do that shit.
Persuasion
his
or
head a couple
performance,
times
but
as a
either
kid.
way, it's an 18.
Oh, if it's performance, then I got a modded 20.
Persuasion.
I'm gonna go with
Okay, and that is a
like salad
Dice.
17.
So 17, 18, at 20.
One.
Wait, you said a 20, a 18, 17?
A 1.
Yeah.
The 9.
picked a cool bean guy.
I
I
did.
did.
That's awesome.
Or-
They don't think that we're like
Family.
family until I just go dunk it.
Like two
Like,
of us are
very happy to be in the family business.
But yeah. So over half of you definitely succeeded. Nat 20.
Thank
Thank
God.
God.
The person at the front desk gives you a look like a once over each of you. Kind of like anyone want to roll a perception check can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that's a nat
That's a
20.
nat
I'm
20.
sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh,
I
that
love dice.
Dice.
Wow,
I rolled an
dice
18 plus
plus
8
on
now,
this
so it's
day.
26.
20.
Damn.
Be like, yeah, that's
Like,
24.
I got a
The luck comes down and we all go.
We're perceiving the fuck out of this person.
Yeah, Doc cannot do a southern accent for their life, but they are perceptive
We're
as fuck.
so unnerving.
unnervingly aware Hicks.
Honestly, it's probably worse. She gets like crazy like people here all the time. So she's like, yeah, she's crazy exterminators. Like,
These were the only ones
that could pay to
their
keep
mouths
their mouths
shut.
shut.
yeah.
I mean, to be honest, we're coming in with extra because it's so fucking tense in here right now. Like, if we're normal people, we're gonna be intense because we're like,
What the fuck? Yeah.
is this building like this? Is this?
Like, hey, is this the right fucking address?
There's not like elevator music playing around. Like,
Right, this is an LLC. We're confused.
Someone write that down.
With Nat 20 on your perception check. She is trying to figure out if you have weapons. She's trying to figure out
We literally
if you
have,
have
like
malicious intent.
I'm gonna
like lift it and be like, so these are our tools that we use, and it's like a backyard weed spray. It's like
the ones
the
you
ones you
get
get from hardware. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
We all have those with like the company logo on.
I think.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Would we have been able to smuggle any weapons in at all? Probably not with a metal
Big
detector.
old, like jumpsuits that we could be like hiding stuff.
Yeah.
But we went through a metal detector, didn't we?
Not yet.
You can go ahead and test my sleight of hand, but I'm getting some weapons in. We can do deception, whatever.
Frying pan crossbow.
Ain't no way in hell I'm getting that.
You walk up with your like pest control sprayer.
We
and
use
then
this to
just
shoot
shoot
the rats.
Wait. If Doc has their bag, we could stash all the weapons in the bag to get through security and then pull them out.
Oh yeah. I'll put my bag back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all of your weapons are safely stored in Doc's bag. So
I want to tell her, man, we're only at risk if you're a spider.
You don't have to worry about this. Is all organic. So you don't have to worry about any of your employees getting poisoned. I know some people are concerned about their pets when people come in to do these pest treatments. Don't worry, it's 100% animal safe. I've got pets at home too.
start naming each of them. Like,
We got Charlie. We got Ray Bob.
It's like, whatever, man. Get the fuck away from my desk.
What did she say to all this? Like,
yeah. She has a really good poker face with Nat 20 perception. She's like, I've seen some weird shit in my day, but this is crazy.
So fucking weird. It's gotta be true.
Keep hiring these weird fucking contractors.
Yeah, I think Indy's gonna be like, we understand y'all need a level of discretion, so we're always happy to provide that. You know,
that's good. Yeah.
we've heard this is a very tight-lipped place, and you know, family's family. We know not to gossip outside of the inner circle. So
That's good.
Are we a mob family, guys? Like, did we?
I think it would be so funny if we like gave up, but like somehow we got the misconception that this is like a mob thing. Like,
It would work.
It would work.
I know some
some
Italians
Italians
myself. I've got
Italian
Italian friends.
Italian mafia married into this hick ass Southern pest control company.
Like, oh, yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah. But yeah, she hears you like here for spiders. She's like, does it work on flies too?
It sure does, ma'am.
ma'am.
God damn, if we have a fly problem in the break room, it's disgusting.
When was
the last time you guys cleaned your company fridge, ma'am?
I don't even go in there.
Okay.
Maybe than we
We'll
thought.
take a look at how y'all store y'all's trash too and see if maybe that has something to do with it.
And he's been silent this whole time, and he just like
Reaches
in, pulls out that, and goes, you know.
We take these things very seriously, ma'am.
It seems it. Yeah. Only the weirdest people are this good at their job. Okay. She hits a few more keys on her keyboard. It's the inner button, and then behind her, in the floor, like you see the floorboard start to part and open up. And there's like a couple steps down into like a door for an elevator and a doorway for like stairs.
Boy, this
Godfather shit's more lucrative than I thought.
Maybe we should like get into this after, guys.
To having a private criminal organization.
Lucy goes, do you really know Italian people?
I mean,
Sure do.
Well,
Who? I might know them.
You bitch.
Well, my family for one.
Like trigger word.
we don't
have time to talk about that. Ray, did you get that?
That we're planning a party.
Okay. Look up. What's your last name? Rivers.
Yeah, already done. It's legit. Don't know how we missed them, but it's there.
It's okay. Bring it in. Would you look out? All right. What the
Yeah.
This mob fan just like been silent this whole time.
Yeah. It's like it's a little wave. My name is
This is our intern.
I forgot my name today. It's so stressful. It's first day. Please let me in. Thank you. Bye.
Happens
to the best of us, really.
He's an excellent exterminator, man, I promise. He's just a little shy.
I don't care. Just please kill the flies.
Will do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I just grunt.
Yeah.
Lady.
Oh, I thought this was after we got through. That's after we got through.
Okay.
Because I'm speaking like Lucy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So elevator down to the second floor, or the
So third subfloor
yeah.
would be it.
Let's just. We're not allowed to take the elevator, right?
You can, unless you get caught. Then it shuts down and alarms flare. And the only way out is through the stairs.
I think we should spray all of the second level stairwells with Cinnamon as well, so that Richard can't, and the elevator, so that Richard can't escape down that way.
Maybe like 2 go to the stairs, 2 go to the stairs, 1 down the elevator, and yeah.
This is
See, this
just
is
like
just
when
like
you
when you
give
give a dog a flea bath and you put the soap around its neck so the fleas don't go up.
That's what
That's what we're
doing
doing here.
So I was getting
Sounds
really
where
into
you
that.
use that accent.
He goes. So there's nobody around.
We have to stay in
Stay in
character.
Honestly, I kind of like them.
Alice is actually so charmed by your dedication to the bit. She's like, yeah, we need to take this real seriously. Somebody needs to go to the break room first.
Break room's on the second subfloor.
Okay, so we'll hit it on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does actually being dedicated to this ruse?
So what we can do is like a couple of us can go hit the break room and then do the stairwells when we're off the elevator.
Good idea. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
I can be a break room person, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll come with Indy.
That's how we can make our exit, I guess, Indy, if you want. We can go do that and then work our way through the building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All
that's a
right.
good idea. Yeah, and then we
Cool.
can kind of assess how many people are there in case we need to take them out later on.
Right.
So you guys are going to the second floor then, and
Yes.
starting there. Okay.
We'll start there and, work on the goons slowly.
Let's go goon hunting.
Gunting.
No.
Let's do it.
Doc will probably head to the third level then and just start like spraying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have not heard from Madam Moon or Kevin yet about it. No updates. Yeah, so everyone except Lucy and Indy are taking the elevator down to floor 3. And then
Sounds like it.
Atlas and Lucy are going to floor 2 with the stairs.
Is that the same level my brother's on or no?
Your brother's on level 3.
Level 3. Okay. Sorry.
No, so we thought it was me and Indy
Andy.
getting on
Going of 2.
floor 2 and Lucy is going to floor 3.
Because we really only need to get the second to third floor stairwells if we're trapping him.
I would. Lucy's gonna go to the floor that his brother's on. So whichever one that will be, he's going with.
Okay.
He's ready.
Alright. Someone roll me a D4. Evens are stair group. Odds are elevator group.
It's a 4.
Start from stairs.
Oh, I got a 2.
Okay, I mean, either way.
The dice have spoken.
Dice have spoken.
This is stair.
This is the way.
This is the
This is the way.
Alright. Alright, so you guys split ways. Crowd into the elevator. Indian Atlas, you watch it drop down. And you take your way down the stairs. It's really weird setup. It's like it's probably very against like fire codes, but it's only one flight of stairs. You only get to the first floor. The other stairs are all the way at the end of the end. You feel like it's a security measure, or like they have to cross through each floor to get to the next set of stairs. So you'll have to make your way across the first floor. To get to the next set.
Ollie.
Roll perception checks for me. Okay.
21.
15.
15. Okay. Gotcha. As you are looking around, are you guys like still spraying as you go, or are you just like looking at?
I would say working efficiently,
Yeah.
not being suspicious, working, but clearing ground, like.
Okay, gotcha. So as you're kind of just like shuffling along the edges of the walls, it's a very kind of long hallway. It's a very big floor, but it's mostly long more than it is wide. There's some cubicles on your left. But further down, you get to like stacks of like hay, like food pellets, different kinds of things of like holding animals. You don't see any animals yet, but it's a lot of supplies.
Ooh, so maybe we should get Mothman down in here with us. Are we wanting like comms or something? I feel like we didn't address that.
You do have
those little
comms.
earpieces.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Go with
Yeah,
them.
I can get on the little earpiece thing and say, I got critters, the furry kind, on the second floor.
You hear like a very just he's trying so hard to play into the bit. You said furry critters. That's more my wheelhouse, I think. I will meet you there shortly. Thank you.
Kill some rats.
We should ask him that straight up as he leaves. Is something wrong with you?
I don't lie. It makes me sweat. And yeah. So
Right.
Right, and
Was
you do
Salad going with
black
Mothman?
market.
I think that was like the
Book saving?
Okay.
yeah, but I usually just kind of like go in there. I don't usually
You muscle your way through.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Doesn't believe him. Okay.
Don't worry,
Don't worry, I'm
convincing enough
for both.
Not a lie, I'll tell you that.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Alrighty. So yeah. And then almost by the stairs, you get further down. You see very like smaller cages. You think bigger animals are kept elsewhere. Rhyme frozen is everything.
No, I can see everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's just mine. It's being silly.
And we can
And we can still hear because
You're-
it's on Tucker's mic, so.
Yeah. And you're still moving on my screen as well.
You were frozen for a second.
Yeah. You see like drakes. You see like sprites. Some fairies, just very small things. Grouped together, kind of by species. In each very minimal habitat building, but like enough that they're gonna survive. And then just past that is the break room, and it smells worse than the animals do.
Nice.
Yeesh. I hate to say it, but maybe we should take care of this before we keep going up.
Yeah, you know, we have coming, we might as well wait with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
We
do
will.
Wait, they're actually going to clean the break room?
It's disgusting.
Well, as you guys move into the break room, I'm going to need you to roll me constitution checks, please.
Oh.
What the hell?
Okay.
Ow.
This is crazy work. Okay. Let's
Saving throw?
Yeah,
14.
14.
yeah, I also got a 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
You were not expecting how decayed and moldy and just insect ridden this room is. It's
Oh god.
uncomfortably everywhere.
I've seen trash cans cleaner than this.
No. Yeah, so Atlas is gonna like go ahead and like stick one foot in and then look around and then get back over the radio and go, no, we can get our friend with the fire down here later and take care of this. That's the only thing I'm cleaning this room up.
Saving it.
You gotta start over. Unfortunately, it's past help. It would be more merciful to leave it out of its
There's a fire situation in here.
I'll start there.
There are new diseases being fed in this place.
Alright. So Atlas and Indy, you make it to the end of the hall. You found the break room, some smaller creatures, like some administrative cubicles. You said you're waiting for Mothman and Salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then we just go through the stairwell, I guess, after they start handling animals. Or the fairies and stuff, not animals, I guess. The assorted species.
The sentient species. Wow.
The critters.
The varmint.
That's the party variety.
All right. So the rest of the goof troop up there make it down to sub-level 3. And then Mothman and Salad, do you want to take the elevator back up one floor, or do you want to take the stairs?
I think
Salad's actually probably like claustrophobic about elevators. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
They're okay.
They're not afraid of many things, but I don't think Salad would fuck with elevators.
Understandable.
Or flying.
So you and Mothman hike it up the stairs. And meet Atlas and Indy right by the break room. A wall of stench does hit you.
Wow.
We're gonna hit him with a what in tarnation?
What in the Sam hell?
Who died?
Are there no goons around?
We're just like making a show of like.
Have we seen any goons?
I don't think we've seen any goons down here, right?
What's the goon sitch?
Is it goonin in here? Or?
Are there gooners?
We have to die.
I get the feeling that they avoid this and I think I misspoke earlier. You guys are still on the first sub level because you haven't made it down the second one. Nope. So yeah. I've retconned a couple things. Sorry. Break room's up here now. That's fine. Yeah. Cool beans. So animals. No goons in sight. What would you like to do?
My mother
would be astounded by this place.
Catalina Rivers. You have so many notes on how to like.
She would have
already started a checklist.
Yeah, like this is wrong. This is wrong.
All right, how are y'all getting these things out?
What?
How you get names out?
Oh. I feel like that's up to Mothman and Salad, right?
Yeah, are we just setting him free, or?
Mothman does shuffle up a little bit. He seems very intensely like checking out the animals. He's going over each individual cage, each individual critter. He says, I think it might be better if we just kind of wait for a signal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Just because like, you know, they haven't met with Mr. O'Malley yet. It might be good to just like, you know, wait for shit to hit the fan, metaphorically, and then make a break for it. That way we're not setting off the alarms first.
While
While
we're
waiting,
can I
can I
use
speak with animals to like ask them questions and stuff about like
I don't know,
I don't know, like is there anything helpful that I could?
I'm not with
I'm
you
not with you guys.
You should try to convince them to join our fight against the goons when they escape.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah,
Is there anything like,
or would that be a waste of time,
do you think?
Or you could ask him like, how'd you guys get in here? Like, where'd they bring you from?
Is there, like,
Do you
an
know where the
emergency
exit
exit?
is?
Yeah, like
Yeah, see if they have any intel.
Say again?
Say again?
I said see if they have any intel,
Oh,
because they're
yeah,
animals. No one would
basically,
expect that.
We're trying
We're
to break
trying to break you
out.
out. Is there anything you know that can help us? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Does it work on one animal at a time, or is it just like an area of checking?
You gain
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum they can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or help perceive within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at GM's discretion.
Okay. So you walk up to is kind of just dozing. Gives you a very wary eye when you come up. Was a little confused by you knowing its language, but is willing to speak with you because you really are trying to get us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a big juicy grin with like absolute mischief. It was dark. We were in this metal cube thing, and it moved really fast downward. You get this sense of elevator. Yeah.
Elevator. Yeah.
The belt.
It seems like the way in and out is through there's elevator, the front door.
No
secret exits or anything like that.
Not that the goons use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless. Okay, now you're just getting greedy.
So,
Nice.
Father
help.
he gives you one last like look if you're starting to like turn away. He like rattles the key a little bit. He's like, "Be careful. The mean guys come around here soon to give us food."
I'm going to relay that information to my fellow exterminators.
Have
information.
What? It seems like goons will be doing the rounds here soon, in about 30 minutes or so, to give like food to the animals.
Okay.
So there's potential future gooning occurring.
Yes, maybe it would make sense for Mothman and Salad to stay posted up to deal with those goons.
Yeah, and then we can go to the stairwells and start spraying and doing finding other goons, I guess.
Yeah. I think Lucian, like, he will do his job, but he's on the one track mind. Unless you guys, like, need help or you think you'll need backup.
No, get your brother.
Yeah, get your boy.
If he's on one track mind, can we say Doc went with Allison and Dee?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was wondering if you just us.
Yeah. Well, if you're like gonna go do your thing, I'd rather be with the majority of the group.
Can we at least ride the elevator where it's just me and Doc in the elevator?
There's
There's
elevator.
elevator.
Standing pose with Picos.
Lucian's like also like scrunching up really. He was claustrophobic. He doesn't like the elevator, but he can do it.
Be claustrophobic.
What gave you that impression? Like
Doc like reaches into his bag and like hands you like a little like anxiety pill.
Not the sand. He goes,
Yeah,
I'll say that for you.
I'm dead. Crazy. Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's all of you up first floor. Except Lucy, who's now on third floor.
Third floor. Are the animals still on the first floor?
The smaller ones, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Salad and Mothman, you had to go through the second floor to get up one more. You had to cross that, and that you did find. It was larger cages, bigger like boards.
So we're also on the first floor. Salad Mothman are on the second floor. Cool.
Is it too late for the hotel lobby music?
yeah, I guess let's get to spraying and doing these stairwells. I don't know. But are there any other goons that would be around doing other things that aren't attending to the animals?
As Lucy get down to the third floor, this seems to be like quite a large hub of activity. There's multiple meeting rooms. There's
Is what you're telling me?
yeah, there's people walking back and forth. It's not just like your typical like big bus from goons. It's not just security. There's also like people in lab coats. There's like people in scrubs. There's a lot of different kinds of.
He does not like that. That's not a good sign. There's people in lab coats down here. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just there to like we can do like maintenance down there, right? I'm assuming pest control.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's just walking. Like he's like he might have like a little cart or something. He's just like walking and like looking. Like, but yeah. He's not talking about anything.
Hello.
Who is it?
My goodness.
Hey, everybody.
Oscar
break.
It's chilly.
He wants the badge.
Okay. Gotcha. As you are like kneeling in the part, all of you get a message over the intercom, and it's like it's not being directed at you. It almost like they just being turned on and left it. Here, Madam Mundo. Oh, Dick. It's definitely something to see you again.
Man.
She's so cunty.
I had some things to discuss with you about the council. And they start going on a long.
Okay, I was like, Juno, I feel so bad for you if you're gonna have to roleplay this entire conversation with yourself.
Yeah, that's what we don't have to do.
we can skip that. It's okay.
TLDR.
Yeah.
They start like having a whole conversation like while they're doing that. So we were like, Lucian is, I think he's like he is gonna go into like a couple different rooms so it doesn't look suspicious. But he's like spraying invisible and gotcha. So like I feel like I don't know. Does he know like specifically what room he's in, or like can he like feel something? Because it was the chaos god who showed him.
Do an insight check on your side.
Myself.
You have advantage on wisdom stuff.
I thought you said that was just wisdom checks. Flat one.
Isn't it?
Skills.
All skills?
Yeah,
All
any
wisdom
wisdom skill advantage. Yeah.
Let's do it. Well, that's what did you say? Insight.
Yeah.
Oh bother. That is wisdom based, isn't it? Yeah, fuck did my character sheet go? Hello? 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 How are you? There you are.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tiny advantage.
Nice.
You remember what the room looked like when the chaos god showed you where your brother is? There isn't like a magical form directly specifically to it. So as you're checking each room, you're like, no, this isn't it.
I'm looking for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
There. Okay. So when you guys want to pull the trigger,
I was gonna say if they called and said Richard's there, I feel like we should like book it and try to like
Yeah,
at least
get
get
upstairs.
outside that room.
Yeah, that felt like hey guys, time to wrap it
Yeah.
up.
So it's Indy, Doc, and Atlas who are going right now. Because
Yeah. They're on the second floor. You're on the same floor as we will be, but you're like
in the opposite.
But you got your other stuff to do.
yeah.
But I can be there if need be. I'm just
I'm hearing word from our brand ambassador that there's a big rat problem downstairs. Who is that, Ray? Is Ray our brand ambassador? Sure.
Yeah.
Got these crazy rat sensors.
Are we gonna
out of your moon roof, like pops up one of those like cartoon satellite dishes. Who starts beeping?
does it say rat sensor on it?
Yeah, rat sensor copyright. Rat sensor 2000. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I cannot wait to draw this out.
So, several people get back down to the third floor, start helping Lucy Frey for the rooms. Bella and Mothman are securing the animals, making sure that everything's okay for a quick move. You guys get to the conference room. You hear like Madam Moon and even Kevin talking with a voice you haven't heard before. Not even Atlas has heard this voice before. It seems very stilted. It starts to get too big. It's like Kevin and Madam Moon are starting to air some shit out.
You guys are just standing there hearing all this.
I think. Should we go in and pretend to spray the room and we can hit him with a potion?
I don't think that will go over very well. We need to be able to show our clients that we can read a room.
Our clients.
Salad is so committed to the bit.
You're muted, Kaylee.
Unmute yourself, Queen. Let it hang.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're using code words. They're dedicated to the bit. But anyway, I don't know that rushing in is maybe we should probably be spraying all around the room. Because I mean, I don't know. When do you guys like? Because the goal is to what? Tie him up, ask him questions, da da da. Like, are we just? How long are we waiting for a sign from Kevin? Like, how?
I think Doc's intention is try to get him before he like starts beating up Madam Moon.
So maybe you guys can do what Salad said, read the room and like make perception checks or something, and you'll see everybody that's if it's getting to a point where they need to be. Yeah. Or Kevin or Madam Moon maybe can.
Because we have the hold person potion, we just have to like hit him with it.
Right.
I think Doc's gonna hand the potion to you, Atlas, and just be like, "Can you get this on him?"
Our most powerful pest control.
She just kind of like slips in her pocket and it's like, I'll find a way, I guess. Like,
One drop of this shit can kill 100 rats.
One giant.
don't need to kill 100.
One very large
Just get
rat.
one. Right. It's a real big one.
I guess, yeah. Can I make a perception check just to see, like, because I feel like we should intervene before Richard starts, like, beating them up.
Yeah.
But just to, like, get a vibe of the room.
Absolutely. Yeah, you roll perception. You do an investigation.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do that. Let me do that.
It's an investigation.
Not good.
What would I roll? What would solid roll?
That is
18 plus 4, 22.
Solid.
13 investigation for me.
Did Salad come to the 3rd floor as well?
My understanding.
Oh,
Oh wait,
I'm not with you
guys.
Am
No,
I?
you're
with
you're with
Really?
Mothman.
Mothman.
Sorry.
We just reminding him of it in the comments.
Yeah.
Kill
Providing-
Be careful.
Yeah.
You're like the head exterminator.
Yeah.
So you're directing everyone.
I'm
I'm supervising.
Yeah.
You have to be with a new intern too.
Yeah.
He needs extra guidance.
Okay. 22 perception, Atlas. You can hear like frustrations are escalating. But it doesn't seem like things are getting violent yet. It seems like they're still talking, still figuring things out. You get the sense that Mad Moon is really good at bullshitting things. I mean, she's a
Woman and
small town psychic. So
Yeah.
how to like really play the game there. So especially with someone you know used to sleep with.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your views in public.
You will be probably pretty safe. You guys will be able to dictate when you want to pull the trigger. Do you want to go in and ambush Dick O'Malley now? Do you want to wait until you find Lucy's brother? Do you want to?
I feel like
we should wait until.
Well,
Lucy finds-
Maybe
if there's a, I feel like
you should let us know because if there's a disturbance
and
he hears about that, then he's gonna be on guard.
Right.
So
I think mine should be the trigger for it.
Yeah,
I think we
we're
should
gonna
be.
do it within the next 30 minutes, so I don't know if the goods will come to.
Yeah.
With 13 investigation check,
Am I still not finding this motherfucker?
you get to like a section of the floor that is guarded by a keypad, and you do not have a key card for it.
Hold on, let me see.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's gonna be too loud. Oh, my shit is loud. That's the thing. Is there a vent?
Yeah, Trace.
Is there a vent anywhere?
Roll me another investigation check.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of like, it's like air returns.